What's up, everyone? This is the Jose Show. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday. Unfortunately, we're going to have to start today's show in a very sad way because, unfortunately, former Full House star Bob Saget has passed away at the age of 65. Bob Saget was found dead in his hotel room over in Orlando, Florida. Apparently, the former Full House star was in the middle of a comedy tour down in Florida, and he just did his one of his shows a day before he ended up passing away. According to police, no foul play nor drugs were found in the case of the death of Bob Saget. He passed away. He was found dead in his room at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. At first, in the hotel, the authorities they found Bob Saget unresponsive, but later on, they ended up finding out that he was actually dead. Apparently, there is no information to the cause of death of Bob Saget, but hopefully soon we will get the information as to why he ended up passing away. Many of his Full House former co-stars went on a Twitter to show their sadness towards the late actor and the late comedian. Candace Cameron Bure went onto Twitter. So did John Stamos. So did Dave Coulier. So basically, there was just a lot of course, a lot of sadness, a lot of grieving going on, and my condolences go out to Kelly Rizzo, who now happens to be his widowed wife, and to his 3 daughters. I can't imagine how tough this is for them to be going through this huge loss. And I personally feel like this was completely unexpected that he would pass away, because he seemed like a very fine and healthy man. He was in the middle of a tour, especially, and he was expected to end his tour by May. He just started his tour back in September of this past year. He even went on to Twitter and posted about his show the night before he passed away. He had just posted about his show, and unexpectedly, all of a sudden, the next day, he's gone. See, this is a good proof to a good example, a good proof to all of us that we do not know when we're going to pass away. We do not know when our last day is going to be. It could be today, it could be tomorrow. We don't know. We really do not know. We can just go off and assume that we're going to be alive tomorrow. We can go off and assume that we're going to be alive the day after that, but in reality, we don't really know. We could be very healthy, but God knows if we're going to end up, we're going to still be alive. And when I first saw the news, not only did I think it was unexpected, but I was so shocked. I was so sad. I was like, how could this be possible that one of the most beloved dads in television is dead? Especially from one of the most successful TV shows of all time, like Full House. How could he be dead? How, like, just how? You know, why? Like, it just couldn't really process through me. It really couldn't. And I still can't process the death of Bob Saget. because of how ugly this feels to have him gone. Um, ay, ay, ay. But anyways, my hearts and prayers go out to his family, to his former co-stars, um, and to everyone else that was close to him. My hearts and prayers go out, because this right here is something that I know that this is going to take a long, long time to process. A long time. And he was such a talented actor. He was such a talented comedian. He was, like I said, well known by a lot of people. And now that I'm gonna see Full House, if I ever get to see Full House again, it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same having to watch Full House again. I'm just gonna be like, well, Danny Tanner is now in heaven, so what's the point of even, um, watching this show the way I used to watch it? What's the point of enjoying the show now if now I know that one of the actors is not even here anymore? Same with Betty White. Back when Betty White passed away 10 days ago, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch the Golden Girls. It's not gonna be the same anymore watching the Golden Girls. I'm not gonna enjoy it anymore, knowing that now Betty White is in heaven. And it's crazy how two icons pass away in just 10 days going on to 2022. Betty White, and now it's Bob Saget. This is crazy. This is super crazy. But we as people, we don't last forever in this earth, and that's all I have to say. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. So from sad news to now, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, they also got to show their sadness in a statement that they just made yesterday. They said, Bob was the most loving, compassionate, and generous man. We are deeply saddened that he is no longer with us, but know that he will continue to be by our side to guide us as gracefully as he always has. We are thinking of his daughters, wife, and family and are sending our condolences. And then Dave Coulier, he went on the Twitter and he said, my heart is broken. I love you, Bob. You're forever, Brother Dave. And then Andrea Barber, who played Kimmy on Full House, shared a few words too, but on Instagram. She said, this one hurts. He had the biggest heart of anyone in Hollywood. He gave the biggest hugs. I am gutted that I will never be able to hug him again. Bob ended every text, every interaction with love you. Didn't matter how long or short we'd been apart. He loved so deeply and so fiercely, and he never hesitated to tell you just how much you meant to him. This is the greatest lesson I learned from Bob Saget. Don't hesitate to tell people you love them. I feel at peace knowing that Bob knew exactly how much I adore him. And then John Stamos went on a Twitter and he said, I am broken, I am gutted, I am in complete and utter shock. I will never ever have another friend like him. I love you so much, Bobby. And then Candace went on to Twitter and said, I don't know what to say. I have no words. Bob was one of the best human beings I've ever known in my life. I loved him so much. His last Instagram post, because not only did he post on Twitter, but he also posted on Instagram the night before he passed away about his show with the caption, I'm back in comedy like I was when I was 26. And that was his final Instagram post. And then he also said, I guess I'm finding my new voice and loving every moment of it. That was his final Instagram post. Wow. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. Alright, well, from Bob Saget to now the Golden Globes. Last night were the Golden Globe Awards. While the annual televised broadcast was canceled amid controversy, the winners of the 2022 Golden Globes were announced in a small ceremony. Despite losing its annual televised ceremony amid controversy, the 2022 Golden Globes, of course, they still had a private ceremony, and the Hollywood Foreign Press Association held a small ceremony for the award show. And it was held at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills. And since there was a global, since we're still going through a pandemic, there wasn't a lot of people at the event. And of course there was no audience. And the reason why the Golden Globes ended up getting canceled from NBC is because of the backlash that the award show has for lack of racial diversity among the Hollywood Foreign Press Association's voting members and other concerns about the group's ethics. Well, anyways, we had a lot of amazing people win last night. Will Smith was one of them that won. But I'll go down the list on the winners. For Best Television Series, Musical, or Comedy, Hacks won. For Best Television Series, Drama, Succession won. For Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series, Drama, MJ Rodriguez for being on the show Pose won. For Best Performance by an Actor in a Television Series, Drama, Jeremy Strong, who happened to be on Succession, won. For Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series Comedy, Jean Smart from Hacks won. Best Performance by an Actor in a Television Series Comedy, Jason Sudeikis for being on Ted Lasso won. And for Best Television Limited Series, Anthology Series, or Motion Picture Made for Television, The Underground Railroad won. Best Performance by an Actress in a Limited Series, Anthology Series, or Motion Picture Made for Television, Kate Winslet from More of Easttown won. Best Performance by an Actor in a Limited Series, Anthology Series, or Motion Picture Made for Television, Michael Keaton from being on Dopesick won. Best performance by an actress in a support role on television. Sarah Snook from Succession won. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role on television. Oh Young-soo from Squid Game won. Best motion picture drama. The Power of the Dog won. Best motion picture musical or comedy. West Side Story won. Best director motion picture. Jane Campion from The Power of the Dog won. Best screenplay motion picture. Kenneth Branagh from Belfast won. Best performance by an actress in a motion picture drama. Nicole Kidman from being the Ricardos won. Let me see. And for best performance by an actor in a motion picture drama, Will Smith from King Richard won. Best performance by an actress in a motion picture musical or comedy, Rachel Zegler from The West Side Story won. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture musical or comedy, Andrew Garfield from Tick Tick Boom won. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role in any motion picture, Ariana DeBose by West Side Story won. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role in any motion picture, Cody Smith McPhee from The Power of the Dog won. Best motion picture non-English language, Drive My Car won. Best animated feature film, Encanto won. That's amazing. Best original song by a motion picture, No Time to Die, from the movie No Time to Die, which was sang by Billie Eilish. That won. Best original score motion picture, Hans Zimmer by Dune won. So yeah, those were all the winners from last night's ceremony. Like I said, it was a private ceremony due to the global pandemic that we're going through. I really did not even know that the award show was yesterday until I found out on Twitter, just yesterday that the award show was going on. I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting how I'm barely finding out. But anyways, congrats to all the winners of last night's award show. Well, that is it for today's show, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of the Jose Show, even though it has been a very sad episode on for today. I hope you guys stay tuned for more episodes, and till next time.